the sugar up. That camera shakes in here.
It does actually. It's knackered. Yeah, it's knackered.
It's got the DTs, man, that's all it is.
Honestly, the situations you find yourself in, you're watching a vintage English electric through a bloody Dyson fan.
No, I'm looking through the gamma.
This time last year, I wouldn't have thought I was doing this.
What's the best level for this? That light's just too bright for this, really, but...
Number 5.
I can see it now.
Is alive.
I can't see a thing because I've looked at the light.
See, even that, I'm wearing. Okay, I've got PTSD. PTSD with this bloody machine.
People don't hang sheets over lines anymore, you just got to hang it up like that.
Well, I do it upside down because the wind blows them open rather than together.
No, I go like that, right over, half and half.
Like,
Nice.
Old school.
Come on.
Well, I've never seen this.
Actually, I think that's probably more effective.
I've never seen this before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, no, I do like that. Because when the wind blows, they better out.
Nah, Messi's Messi.
I do wake up at half day because you get a free stand.
However, I enjoy
So once it's finished filling, I take it then.
The light comes on, It's such
I've seen everyone do it like that, and I'm like, I've never seen that in my
Also,
life.
it's to save line space.
Well, Stephen was saying, you know, the one with the
So
thumb?
I'd be just like,
Yes,
hey,
it looks really complicated. All it does is switch the micro switch
It's
off.
one micro switch.
Because there's a front load, like there's a version where the control's there.
That was the first one. This was sort
And
of
you
mid
turn like
60s.
between 7 programs on this really clever wheel that turns around and describes it.
Yeah.
So you put like number 2, then number 2. All it does is just alter the spin.
But it does
yeah.
it does the spin solenoid, but it also does do it's slightly more. It does the heater circuit as well on the one micro switch. But I thought it would just tumble instead of spin.
Yeah.
But actually, it stops the motor as well, so that the clothes aren't rubbing against each other for 6 minutes.
Yes. But we don't want to
But what tickled me is it still holds the pump solenoid on.
I want this to light up like a jukebox though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd think it would. Like those American machines, they were obsessed with magnetic control. It's because everybody's
But you can see we're practically going up to 7 without we still having film.
It's on.
Yeah, I know,
So it will stop and start, but it won't actually be a thermostatic heat.
Right, so it's just high.
It's just that it stops when it gets to the various fill levels.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we stopped to heat.
So obviously...
Well, we are heating, but it's not a thermostatic heat. It's just
You're going to
on.
run off in a minute, aren't you?
No,
How are we on?
we're only on 5.
I'll start one.
The shortest, coolest.
It would be weird.
What's happening to the fridge today? Is it still going?
It's still on, yeah.
Stop thinking we're
Oh,
that
yeah.
was mine.
So the flames.
Right, everybody run away now that we've turned it on. Jesus. That's a good water level.
Oh, actually.
Let's stand over there now and have a watch. It does the first rinse, and it'll do a 45-second spin after the first rinse.
Right.
And
But
then
not connected, obviously. It's not connected to the pump like that is, or anything like that. It's just, it is actually needs immediate spin. Proper intermediate spin.
Yeah, the pump's separate, but it's not electric motor pump. It's got a solenoid that pulls it against the motor. And then it changes gear to go into spin via the solenoid. So it's not really as tuned as it might be.
Yeah, it's a little better than it was when it arrived.
Yes, yeah.
Just imagine the neighbours complaining if they heard that in the kitchen.
Oh, you should have heard it the first time it did it. That was
Do you think it was all broken?
But I'm not sure whether the belt's not as old, not as swashy or something.
Imagine, it's like, you know,
But once it gets to full speed, it's quiet.
You know, how you said like, oh, if the house, if it took over an hour to do a wash.
No, I don't
It's
think
like,
so.
if the average housewife say, oh, it took over an hour for a wash, that's no good. We're not having it into our house.
Yeah, no.
But that's no different now.
No,
is it?
no.
I was saying before, I don't care if it takes 2 hours, I just let it go, but a lot of people, oh no, it's got to be like half an hour or less.
No, do you know why their excuse? Do you know what their excuse is? Why they don't want to go for more half an hour? Because it uses more electricity.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
It's
like,
a total,
no, it doesn't.
It's a total opposite way around.
No, they can't. They don't.
It uses more electricity, but they stick 2 pods in.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Absolutely. But what gets me is people put washers on for really quick, and then it finishes and they don't empty it straight away. It's like that could have been spending another half an hour or more
No.
just getting washed properly or rinsed.
There you go.
Now, if I want something done in an hour, it's because I want it done in an hour to get in the dryer or whatever.
Yeah, not because it's not that dirty.
And you should say they won't pick the one with the fastest spin, so they're happy to do double the time in the dryer.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They put fast wash 30 on. It's like, well, it's only done surely I'll just spin all the earth.
Yeah, my workforce wife, she is obsessed with the Bosch 15-minute program. Loves it. That's all she's got a family of 5. She only uses the 15 minutes.
Does she dry everything as well?
She tumble dries most of it, heat pump, and she doesn't adjust it to 40 or to the full spin. She just keeps it at like
800s.
I think it's 20 or 30.
It's 30 for 15 minutes. If you up it to 40, it adds 5 minutes on to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It defaults at 800 spin.
Yeah,
It can
no.
go to 12.
Yeah, no, she doesn't. I showed her multiple
That being said,
times.
if you say it to 12, it makes no difference whatsoever.
I've showed her multiple times to even put it up just a bit, but she won't even.
I wouldn't bother. Because the trouble is, you actually risk more of it just gets doing just cancel it out altogether and move 800s.
Yeah. She just needs to get her head tested, not use. We told her at the start.
Why can't you just use Speed Perfect?
Yeah, we said if you use cotton with Speed Perfect, it's an hour.
It's an hour.
No, I could do 4 loads in an hour. It's like, yeah, well.
No, you can't.
And then complains and asks us why her machine, asks us why the machine's mouldy at like 1 month old.
Well,
Yes.
we'll try and explain it to you.
Fills the softener drawer completely.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So hang on. So she uses the 15-minute wash
Yeah.
to spend 5 hours in the heat pump to
Yeah.
dryer.
And complains that the dryer takes too long.
Well, it will do anyway. It's a heat pump anyway.
But she doesn't listen. We've told her multiple times.
It just doesn't help. If it's a Bosch, depending on which model Bosch, if you've got the basic entry heat pump, it takes about 2.5 hours. But if you've got the A plus million rating one, it's for 4.5 hours.
Is it actually though? Is that not?
It is generally 4.5 hours. If it's like the A plus, if you've got the top range Bosch one,
Yeah.
it's 4.5 hours
Highest
because
energy.
it's got the most tiniest heat pump going.
And then it's just slipped down. And we're on the second.
Now we're back onto heat again.
See,
Oh, the heat's always been on.
Oh, right.
It's just that it's got several pause phases where it
Yeah.
stops tumbling.
No.
But the arrow is for when you're washing blankets, so that it fills up statically, so that your blankets absorb all the water. Because I think because it tumbled so much, filling.
It wasn't.
The older models just tumbled. They didn't do all this stopping, and you had to like make sure your blanket was saturated and pump it out and start your wash again. So there was something about that triangle being where you that's a special one. Yeah, where you
The special wash.
where you do blankets to make sure they're saturated.
I don't know. I take extra inches just
Actually,
fabrics.
yeah.
If you want to add fabric softener around top of your load.
Yeah, because any heat pump I've had, it's never been longer than 2.5 hours.
But John Lewis did, but only when when the Siemens had been on the short spin. And the only reason why it went is because the main board blew one resistor on it.
But if you buy it,
The actual gas thing, it's still gas. It's gone into another. It's gone into now an AEG, which did lose loads of gas.
It's
right, how long would a vented dryer last you?
Nowadays,
5 years?
not even that.
no, they
So,
yeah.
so if you buy a heat pump dryer,
Well, no, the way I look at it. So the way I look at it, if you buy a standard condenser, it won't last you 5 years because people do not enter that condenser.
yeah, and it's too filled up with fluff and whatever.
Yeah. I've just been out to a hot point, 2 years old. I sold them a brand new hot point. And 2 years in, the stat's gone because they've not emptied the condenser.
But you would just find, I mean, even for me, like, I got my Samsung 2 years warranty, and then I got an extra 3, so I've got a 5-year warranty, so I'm going to get at least 5 years out of it. That's the Samsung, it's still going after 3 years.
Yeah, be very careful with that warranty. I've been told about Samsung warranty.
really?
Not just.
Oh no, it's through the shop. Oh, the shop does the extended warranty.
Oh right. So you mean where you paid
So
them?
Yeah, so the first 2 years.
Is it an anything happened thing?
The first 2 years is the manufacturer, and then the extended is the shop. Right, that's
Oh right.
yeah.
It's not too bad.
So if anything happens in the next 2 years, then.
So Samsung themselves give out this 5 months, he even did an 11-year warranty. Here. You know when the quick drives came out, 11-year warranties came out with.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But it didn't cover half the stuff.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll stick to my 42-year-old dryer.
Oh really? What makes that?
The Hoover. It's the match to the 1100.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
But I mean, everything goes on the line unless it, you know, I'm going for two.
I literally against the blue try
For an hour or two a week at most in the winter, you know,
Yeah, but that's why it's still here after 42 years. You know.
But you know, I like it. I you know,
If it's raining,
yeah, you know, I don't
see. Even in Australia, where it's bloody hot all the time,
It rains a lot.
We're like Americans, it's wash and then the dryer.
Yeah.
And,
But equally, if I couldn't put like bedding out, I've got enough bedding to change the bed. I'll keep it till the day, right? So you know,
for the effort I'm saving, the time, the effort, even like doesn't cost too much, and it takes all the irons of blood, it takes all the pet hair off. I'm more than
Does
happy.
take your pet
I'm
hair
more
off,
than
you
happy
absolutely
to
close, so you don't need to
I
obviously.
feel comfortable to put everything that I own in the heat pump dryer, and it comes out fine, no shrinkage, no nothing. I'm more than happy.
There is
with
actually
that.
like one thing that doesn't go in, and that's like put that.
I have, like,
so what I do, I put them on top of the dryer.
Yeah, and then the one.
Yeah, and the one dries it off.
But the heat pumps, they still get to about 50 degrees.
yeah, it's looking warm.
The meal will, the T1s will after about 2 hours. It will hit 50 eventually.
My Samsung always just hits 50 when it's put it in the dryer. Is it getting warm? Yeah.
Yeah, about 35.
Yeah, as I say, by the time when we tried it before, as I say, it's not to a thermostat, so it's going to be dependent on the water temperature coming in. But we put the heat gun on it, and it was like 39 or something as it
not bad, is it?
pumped out.
Is that the normal fill level it does as well?
Oh, it's only got one level.
And then you
can do that
one
manual.
speed and one tumble.
If
And
you ever do that manual fill thing, you might forget to turn it off.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oops.
So it'll probably pump out in a moment.
See, it's funny, I love heat pump dryers, but I also love Tinder.
Where's the house?
I just in the drain at the moment. I was hoping it would go to sink.
like, no, what I think what it is that we like heat pumps because they save us money.
But I like it because it's gentle and your clothes still smell.
That's what your mom was working on and pay for that being a friend to keep the dry going on winter.
So it really costs anything to run, honestly.
No, I meant in the journal I like to watch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I love because I was having like the vented dryer or whatever, and I was doing like maybe one load a week in it. I mean, lived at home, and then I got the heat pump, and I started doing like 3 or 4 or 5 loads a week in it.
Well, I really
And
like
the turn bills did exactly the same.
I mean,
Ever since we had the John Lewis saddles, yeah, I just forced everything in it.
socks or whatever. But
But you know, it saves me time and energy and money, and
Yeah.
I like hanging out when I've got time and whatever. I hang stuff
and you
out.
can put them straight away in the drawer there, can't you? Whatever.
I don't, so I've got to hang it. So everything just goes through the dryer regardless. But mums.
That was the drain pump going on. And that's the smaller of the two solenoids.
Spin after the wash.
No, we got a rinse yet, and then it go for it. So
I think everyone back in.
I'll need the bucket to make it.
It's here now. Yeah.
Not yet.
It seems to be draining quite fast actually.
It is, it's good. When it comes to the spin, the pump seems to not work so well, so I have to lower it into the bucket.
that for yeah, heat pump. Yeah. See, I used right, I used to go to baths and heat pump to dry it on like sun, rain, summer, any time of year. And I was the one I was always like, why are you tumble drying if it's a lovely day outside, you put all on it. But ever since I got a heat pump dryer, I am like, I don't even want to hang out like this.
Yeah, you get sunshine,
Yeah.
it'll dry. You have to go out at lunchtime to turn it round.
Whereas mine is so high it gets the jet stream.
Yeah, Jesus.
I like hanging out, it's very therapeutic and it looks nice and it blows in the wind. I love that fresh air thing. Oh yeah, it's amazing. And I like to do it as neat as possible so everyone's like, oh look at that nice neat motion.
Yeah.
But then the convenience of the electronic, like doing the washing electrically as well, like drying as well, is part of the whole washing thing for me as well. But I stayed at my grand's house when she was away on holiday. One of her neighbours came over and was talking to her and she's like, oh, he hangs that lash in it like perfectly, like better than me. And I was like, oh, I've been doing it for years.
But my mum's quite well, it's nice if you're hanging around, not too big. The towels still go in the dryer, one less will go in the dryer. Yeah, but the normal clothes go outside the line. A lot of bedding out. I've not got down.
As I say, I just go through phases, like maybe once every few months I'll say, I'm going to hang it on my wash and I'll be like, but then other times I'm like, nah, I'm too busy. I like to sit in the house and hear the dryer going, I like to do it, like,
Maybe we all
feels like the same. Yeah. Do you? Oh, no, I love it.
Just sitting there and you go, shoot.
No, I can hear the zips and the jeans and it's like clank, I'm like, dryer's on, lovely.
I feel like it's moved to the garage, to be honest.
What's yours?
Is it empty already?
First rinse, yeah, it did, but
Just
I mean,
instead of
it's when
denser.
it spins, it empties fine till it's spin. This is the first rinse, so
I've just realised.
So that the thingy majig, the fridge days, when it goes into spin, it's
My
not
days
empty.
used to be the electronic.
I was doing that yesterday.
But it'll empty a drain, but when it spins, it's like it's almost like the wobble, a bit like that. I don't know if the pipes box. But I
Well, I
think it
can't
might have something stuck in it.
Compared to using 6 times more electric than that team.
It was doing that yesterday, Rich.
Yeah. I think if he gets his vax on it, then he's real quickly. Because it could be something between the two tubs or a little bit of plot.
So I've got to take the chance when I think enough water's drained out to go over to the bucket. But you will need to brace yourself in a moment.
Yeah. Go and get the gang to come.
No, you're
Come!
Get Matt especially. Get Matt especially. There's a bit of go there. He goes, just stand as still as you can. Put your glass down. No. Yeah, what else? It's gonna blow.
So I'm just going to stop it and go over to the bucket.
Just to make sure it drains.
Tease me with this now.
Go on.
It's actually quite painful. Yeah. I would just go with. Can I come to the back? I want to see it.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm not going to drink. I'm also in front of the job. Yeah. I'll try. You can hold on.
If you think you're man enough.
Died yet?
No, I died. More alcohol.
Right, won't be long. And then you go back forward.
They are.
Oh, that was quiet.
Oh, wow, that was brilliant! That was anti-climax. Yes!
It's not like the first time it's ever worked properly.
Oh yeah, I can see now. It's not really draining out, is it?
Yeah.
Fast.
With these machines, you never saw water down the door. They were always
Is it because you're on a more modern hose? Because you replaced the hose?
possibly. I mean, I had to rebuild the pump, everything. But you watch how it glides down to a gentle tumble when it finishes.
Then just carries on like the result.
Yeah, it's just it. Yeah.
I'd say the original key is kind of this, like wide. The 70s ones were smoother.
Yes.
The 60s ones were quite early. Like the front side, when it was just in, it was
They also cheated down.
Oh yeah, because I was when it went matches. So. That's amazing. It must have been sorted out. I missed it the last year. I remember the film. I think it's
Eyes all flickering.
But it must be like me. Put some fucking coffee down on that table there. First of all, not that much. It wasn't. There was. You can put me in the washroom and put a mattress on top of it.
Matt, are you cured yet?
That was, I mean, that was perfect. That couldn't have been less traumatic.
Do you not
if
like
you tried.
that noise it makes?
Nobody warned me. Nobody warned me. So when it happened,
That's why
It just feels good. Yeah. The solenoid that I actually close, they vibrate.
wanted to do quiet.
I know, I thought we were having a bit of drama. But at least you can go to Lady T1 off, it's not like that.
Oh yeah.
Four rinses, so we got 3 rinses now. So all it does is tumble, you know,
Right, so it only spins after the
first rinse and then at the end.
Yeah, you can do it.
But at least it's got gives you that spin early on to be
Get the wash water out.
yeah.
while it's sort of still warm as well.
Well, all these early machines tell you they rinse in gradually cooling water. It's like they couldn't actually refrigerate the machine down to make all the rinses cold, could they? I mean, it's not like it was engineered to do that. That's just thermodynamics, isn't it?
I'll be alright, do you want to watch this machine?
I've been putting lots of that penetrated stuff in that to see if I can get it going, but I haven't.
Do you think, is it loose or do you think you're trying to...
No, I don't think I've loosened that Allen key, but you keep trying it.
It does look, yeah, it doesn't look like somebody's machined that and they give it a little bit less. That's not very well.
Yeah, I think we want swapping for one for some between the two.
I'm thinking if he's doing so, you just open the lid.
Yeah, that'd be mental, wouldn't it?
Ideally,
Not in the UK, because we wouldn't try there.
what do you mean?
We just let the old drops
Fair enough.
basically.
Yeah, I know. Some entertaining question once a week goes, right, we're going to do all the hits of Matt's Bygraves.
That's the sad reason why we have hospital issues.
Sadly, he's been probably
If I could do 6 months in the UK,
And
6 months in I'd be happy.
Because basically we went from paying a number of wages to paying them to the 7 left. We said we're going to Brexit and we went to so it's going to be the everyone's fault you can't get paid.
See, we were the same when COVID happened, all the international students that were filling all our media.
No, I put one back in
They
there.
never came back. And Australians don't want to do those jobs, so it's left
Well,
up
so
to.
we're a bit like in Britain, we see a lot of the like lorry drivers all left to be a lorry driver. Which, to be fair, when we see how we treat the lorry drivers compared to other countries, they all got stuck on the park over Christmas. Just well, the countries like took the veins, you move.
I do like that clicky solenoid, I don't know why. I don't like that solenoid a little bit.
Where it explodes now.
Yeah. It goes past the
Well, he really wants it in front of the window, but the double drainer. Then you could have your nylons right over the sink.
Yeah.
Dripping. And also you might walk into the washroom and drink that.
He's coming.
And then you can get yourself a little dehumidifier and just put it up with a double drive. So do you think it's still bouncing missing?
I don't know, because it
Is
definitely...
the pump here like friction driven?
Yeah,
Right.
but again, you can't see whether it's slipping or whether, because it's got a rubber hoof junior flat belt junior belt round it now to see if that grips better. But I don't know if it's that or if it's the way the water swirls around over the thing.
You need me to be single tone.
Well, I'm wondering, does it need a stronger spring on the solenoid?
Yeah.
Make sure you have
Stop
your
it
bicep.
bouncing.
Sorry, T's and C's.
It's got a flat belt junior belt round. Yeah, I don't know what it is, or is it like you're all saying with
It doesn't have like a very good fill noise, does it? It doesn't have a definite fill noise. You can't hear it.
No,
filling.
because I've got two solenoids on that
Yeah.
for a faster fill.
Yeah.
But it just runs into a tube at the back that goes into the.
It's like those Hoover Zodiacs that didn't have a draw.
Yeah.
They never made a fill noise.
No.
It was just a tinkle noise.
It's got no drawer on it. It's got no drawer on it.
So when we moved to when my friends met, my mum met some friends down the road from us, and they were from Manchester. And they moved to this big house in Australia, and they said, "Oh, when we were shopping for a washing machine, we saw these Hoovers, and they had no drawer on it. It didn't have a detergent drawer, so where are you supposed to put your powder? You're supposed to put it in, just in with the thing. There was no drawer. No, you need a drawer, don't you?" It was brilliant.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, they all are. Most of them are.
The Hoovers, yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them were. Yeah, there was a few models that were made the same as the. Yeah, there you go. Historian filmed one down at Mr. Stubbs' house that had a brushed motor, I imagine.
Like this thing,
But,
or not?
yeah, it had like an 8 like a spin, whereas I've only ever known the Zodiacs as a.
what we can do.
That's still very salty.
Yeah.
Colonia in it.
Am I alright to put my hand in front of the film?
Yeah. Do you want to wait till it starts filling, or you?
Ouvre la porte.
I'll just put a wee bit in and then I might have missed.
Yes. Well, when it starts filling, we'll open the door and put it in.
I think it's helped kill the suds a bit.
Yeah.
I just wondered if it would help it drain a bit.
Well, it will.
No, you get your fucking older suds and then quickly.
Oh, shut
I used to go off it, how we used to add softener on the fast rinse.
Does she wants to slag me off?
Never know where he's got it from.
Yeah, see, that's how I learned it from. When do you think I learned it
No, I
from?
can't deal, I can't do it.
You look and learn.
I can't bring myself.
See, Darren likes to put his in on the second, so it's rinsed half the softened out because it doesn't like the strong
Oh, really?
Smell. Oh, really?
smells. Yeah. And
No,
also, he's got Bendix's, but we've now got Monactos and Brussels.
oh, really?
No, that's
No, on those hot points and indices and newer ones, on the quicker cycles, they put the softener in on the fast rinse.
Does anybody use that Rosalie Nosa that John Charles had?
We
Yeah, tears.
we have had some.
The only thing is, it's so tiny that I just can't trust that it would ever
The
get.
dose, yeah, the dose.
Because it's like a medicine suit.
Yeah.
I would put it in the drum, But I wouldn't put it in a soap powder drop. I think that's just going to get lost.
Just if you get
I mean, I was the same when I got that Amway powder, what was it, SA8?
Yeah.
Came with the tiniest little scoop. It was the tiniest little dram of powder. I thought that's not going to do anything, but it did work.
So do you think if we've killed the suds with this, we'll give it a chance of it pumping out without going for the bucket?
Yes. Yes. We don't reach for the bucket. Okay.
Okay, residents.
Oh. So that only does the 1 inch, doesn't it?
Yeah, after the flash ones.
Spin from over there.
No, I'm scared that might actually make that noise again though.
I know.
The
See,
quiet was a once off. Fluke.
It will be because there's a
that just off me? Yeah.
Yeah, it's open in the middle.
Oh, you need to get past it. The same outside the bathroom doors, I think. Because every winter it's just not fucking up. Well, I'm saying that some floors are so thin, I think when it's wobbling, it's never even just twisting or... There could be some stuff in it. It's no, you know...
Yeah, maybe that's why they decommissioned it in the first place.
You could tell it could be loose, yeah. I mean, I know most pumps fit it the same way, but the work about getting something like pneumatic pump, which would be great on all these machines, by your ways to do
That noise again.
It was actually
Bless you. Rather was in there then.
Do I hear it from there?
No. We need one of those. They're not quite like that. There should be a tap that's going to adapt the tap. Have you ever seen one of the reverser backs? The reverser, not live.
No.
I'm wondering how they work, whether they actually stopped and reversed the motor or whether they...
Oh, yeah, no, they above that one when I was really little.
Alright.
They were exactly like the Bendix.
Right.
It's just that induction motor,
Right.
reversing. And then the spin went up into, so you had like 400 over it,
Right.
or whatever it was. Because I just remember I used to open the door and watch it coast down. And you had the two halves on the one dial, the one we had.
Yeah.
The one dial. So you had two pieces of 400 and the other one was 2.
Did you get scared?
No, I wasn't here.
It was a bit noisier this time. But so you'll feel like driving up.
Do you have some lemonade when you got it?
Oh, yeah. No, I did wash it. Only a dram though.
Half a bottle of Gordon on.
I worked very hard. I deserve a treat now and again. You try looking after people with autism day in, day out. You need a drink after that.
You don't have to have autism. We know people who send us to drink.
To be fair, people without autism are harder to deal with than
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I guess.
You know what you get.
You know, stick to the routine and you'll be absolutely fine.
That's when you're straight out of that routine. When it's out of your control.
Yes, well, you can't help. You just batten down the hatches. That's what we say. Batten down the hatches. Circle the wagons. Make sure everything's all right. But, you know. Very good.
Thank you.
We
Lovely.
like that. That's beautiful.
Quite nice.
That's an
really.
experience and a half.
Yeah. Let's just take it off.